At the end of the day, though, I just think it's not about I just think when men know, I think when a man truly loves a woman, I just think he plays his part, whether he got a lot of money or a little money. Whether you know he if he got $3 and he give you $2 and he keep $1. I mean, I just think for me, well, here we go for me. But anyway, I think a little bit different now that I'm, you know, been through some things myself. Some situations myself. Don't necessarily look. It is what it is.
I think polygamy is fine if, you know, if the person can hold down the different households. I mean, you know, and that's
everybody agree on it.
Because guess what? Because some men are better to procreate with than other men. Like some men are fit for that and can handle that. But, you know, with all the constraints of society and everything and all the material items necessary and needed to raise your family and your kids, just a lot of people just can't even deal with that concept because they can't function. They couldn't hold down 2 households or, you know.
But most polygamists, the man doesn't hold down the household by himself. It's a group effort. In most polygamous relationships. So everybody is working for the common goal of these households that are going on.
So why can't I just work with my own man then in that case?
Because,
but I ain't gonna lie.
Imagine,
I clearly understand what she's saying.
Imagine the baby mamas. You got this guy, and this guy. Rather than arguing, y'all need to come together and say, this is how we gonna raise all these kids. He ain't necessarily, a polygamous relationship doesn't actually have to be, this is my first girlfriend, my second girl, first wife, second wife. It could just be the situation where I'm married, I done had a baby mama, but we all working together so that this child and this house is straight and this house is straight as well. It doesn't always have to be an actual physical relationship.
Oh, well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, but it usually is, though.
But on the holiday.
Right. Because guys got to do that regardless. I mean, they
don't have to. So that's the thing, because a lot of them don't do it. So you have to think about how many men are not taking care of the other house because they now over here with this house.
A lot.
So they don't have to do it.
A lot.
They don't.
But it can be done, and then it'll be beneficial to all these kids. It's like you got all the, it's like, it's not the ideal situation.
Well,
but
once
it
again,
would help.
This is something that we've been taught. This is something that we've been taught that it has to be a certain way.
Yeah.
But if you go back into our history,
right? Kings had 4 and 5 wives, and they were able to take care of all of these women, and they kept them all happy. But the American way is let's just get married to one person.
Because of the way
it's a bad concept to assume that they were all happy.
Oh, some of them were happy.
Well, some, but not. That's not
Why
saying
would you get in a situation you're not happy with?
Well,
Some of them have
here we go.
I kind of believe that a little bit.
Let me tell you. So I'm reading this book. My son's reading this book for his class called "Things Fall Apart." And and the thing of it is, you have a man who, unlike his father was weak. He had one wife. He had a bunch of kids. Couldn't take care of him. He was so bad they left him out in the woods to just die. Just to die. They didn't want to bury him. They said he had a curse on him. They didn't want to put him in the ground to curse the earth. So, but his son grew up hard, brutal, and everything else. But he was strong. And he was able to make so many things happen. Grow so many yams, which was big. And it's just like those things made him the man that he was to be able to marry not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 wives and have children. But he was respected. The women were happy in the sense they had their own little places to stay and raise their children and so on and so forth. But to say they were happy, they weren't happy. They were provided for, right. And you have to say it's a big difference. You may not be happy just because you provided for it, and then on top of that, I think it's a way of thinking.
I think it's a way of thinking because that's like saying a woman that's married to a military man that might be gone for a year out of her life. Is she happy? I think it's just how you deal with it, how you look at it.
What's important to you?
Right. What about polygamy on the woman's side about her having more than one man?
It happens.
Does that really happen?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It's another name for it though. It's not polygamy. It's called.
I am not going. You're not sharing my girl.
We already know.
You're not gonna share me.
High with you.
What? You share my lady? I should be right back.
That's polyandry. Yeah.
Polyandry.
Polyandry.
So like a female
But that ain't for. People have to understand it's not something that's
country they do this
for
at?
everybody.
What country?
It's like you can't go into either way with a man with multiples or a woman with multiples unless everybody agrees on it. So it's like you wouldn't even deal with somebody who doesn't agree with it. Why bring them into the picture? But that's
I don't care if you would
cause the problem in the whole
but
thing
once
right
again,
there.
even if no matter what relationship, they gonna always be happy no one.
Right.
Kate,
It's always gonna be upside down.
Probably, hey, I never thought I would think this way,
I'm
but
gonna run to the store and get some squares.
But even in the polygamy thing, when you look at it, even within religious terms, it tells that the man is supposed to be able to be a provider for every woman that's with
first
him.
ground.
You know, and that's the thing is, and I feel that when a woman allow a man to take on another wife, but he's not handling his own home, that's where it all falls
Break down.
apart. You see what I'm saying? If this woman is not being able to be taken care of, something is wrong. And see, the problem is this. You want to look at the whole thing about how the woman is out of position. The woman is out of position. She's the one that's the breadwinner. Why? It's because the man is under attack. And being that the man is under attack, and if you're not looking at it, that's why you got men, that's why you got all these feminine aspects going at the men.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? That's why you got the rifles. That's why you got everything. Anything to take him out of the home. Because what happens is this. When you got women that's holding down the neighborhoods and everything, now they become the teachers. See, when I hear about these reports that girls can't wear their hair a certain way in school, I don't feel sorry because they keep sending them to these white schools. Your child should be homeschooled in this thing because all the schools are is a glorified daycare. Let's just be honest. It's a daycare. It's your job. But it's still daycare. It's still a daycare to a certain extent that you can get away, that you can do whatever. But let's say if women was like, man in the community. You guys don't just have to be housewives. But if we had a good 30 women, 30, 50, 100 women. Let's go with this, 100 women in the neighborhoods that was actually being taken care of. They didn't have to work.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't have to
Those
work.
100 women could have a school. They could be the teachers. You see what I'm saying? Just by having 100 healthy households in your community, those 100 women could be the school.
That's the solution right there.
That's what it's about.
That's one of them.
And then you can get to school and then you ain't got to worry about anything.
Rhonda said she the first on the list.
You see what I'm
I want to be in
She already said she
but now these schools are open damn near 24 hours. So the parents that can't make it there in time, you know where your children at because guess what? These women ain't got nowhere to go but right there.
A village for
It is definitely like that. Right now on the corner of what's that, Central and Madison, there's a big ass vacant school. So you mean to tell me there's not 100 women that's being supported wholeheartedly by a man that they could go and build a school? You see, these are the solutions to our problems.